Alright guys, so we are gonna put Zeong to the max. So for me, I only have it at P2, so that's what we are gonna do. Potentially, so we do have 2 extra copies, so that is at least gonna raise our EXQ percentage just a smidge. So we went from 290 to 342. And then the one that is to protagonist unit, or it's not to Gundam type, my bad, it's to protagonist unit. So this could mean pretty much even like things that does not look like a Gundam. If they have Zeon affiliated, or sorry, protagonist unit, they would have that as well. So that we went up from 217 to 256 is not the most, but if you combine both of them, they should be nearly 600%. So, and keep in mind, this is to all enemies, so this is gonna hit hard pretty soon. All right, so style wise, not really jumping by a lot. I know that. All right, so that's good. We have got this unit to P2 now. So if we are talking about P5, for example, we would get another 6, roughly about 5 to 600 attack stats, and then these over here does go up by a lot, but we're not going to be getting the benefit of that, so really unfortunate of that. But what else we can do? We can go ahead and work on the Transcendent skill, which we will do. Transcendent skill wise, I should have enough to actually just make it into T5 effortlessly, increase accuracy, increase beam damage, and also increase or restore EX skill gauge. So that is gonna help us fire up that first initial EX skill. So enemy are gonna feel that very fast. All right, let's get that done. Perfect. And let me get my screenshot in real quick. Nice. All right, another one done. And I think first thing first, we're gonna hop into probably some Phantom Ace, because a lot of people probably do want to know, alright, how effective this unit is, and let's actually go find out. Alright, as far as protagonist unit in the enemy lineup, I think Titania is one, Penelope, we have Armor Gun Thunderbolt, and then Sasuke. I think all 4 of them does have protagonist unit, so we should be able to see Zeong just doing a lot of extra damage. So how do we want to go about this? I think what I'm gonna do for tank wise, I'm gonna do this, put the L right here, and I'm gonna put I'm gonna put it like this, like that. All right, I think that should probably work. They don't have any green units, so that is gonna work out on my favor actually. 1 time speed, and let's just see. Gonna close this up first, and let's see how Zeong works out. Oh, did I not? Okay. Alright, for some reason my auto EX skill did not go off, but let's see. Let's see what kind of damage we can do on average at EX or P2. Okay, only 38? Okay, that's not fairly good. Sure. Alright, the old popping EXQ, we don't really care about that. Okay, you can skip that, skip that. Alright, but how? Oh yeah, that's gonna hurt a lot actually. Is it gonna hurt a lot? Let's see. Probably will. 49, wow. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. And I think that should be GG, right? Yeah, that actually hurts. DO. Oh, yep. There it is, we die. Yeah, I think I messed it up, but I didn't have it auto, so I think by the time we have EX get ready, we weren't popping them, so that's definitely my bad, for sure. But let's see EX damage wise. We did a lot. We did a lot for that. Alright. I'm just gonna do it 3 times speed. Going to see if the rest of the games can actually clutch things up. Probably. No, we cannot. Okay. Alright, even though we did not win in this situation because I badly messed up, but I just want to take a look on average what Zeong was able to do. We pop EXQ, so the first instance was 23k and the second instance was 14k. So definitely not a lot considering the fact that the enemy team does not really have a lot of like protagonists in itself. So that's why, like, you know, Hamahama, Quibbly, they're not protagonists. So you're looking at half and half depending on what is the enemy lineup, so it may not even be favorable to even use Zeong depending on the situation, but let's move on. Okay, so this one is another instance where we're not getting like a full protagonist setup, so I'm just gonna do this. Probably can have a good Power Sasabi right there. I would like this, and okay. Alright, so our Zeong is going to be targeting Hamahama, so let's just kind of see if we can do some good damage overall. Should pop the EX on actually, just want to see the overall damage. Alright, so Sasabi's gonna be popping his first EX skill right there. So EX skill damage wise on Former and Thunderbolt, 81k, that's a lot. Alright, I think for Zeong, we definitely do need to work on the EX skill gauge recovery. So that is going to be in the forms of the unit enhancement, so probably like a good 20%. Or level 20, that should be good. Okay. Let's see, this one, I want to say is roughly about the same damage, probably about 30k or so. Because it's just not 23. Okay. Pretty unfortunate on that one. Just because I think by the time Zeong can pop EX skill there, I don't think that we have a lot of protagonist unit out, so that's the problem. That was the problem, but okay. Now we're gonna hold up. Okay, we do have the healing from new Gundam, so that's good, actually. Alright, who's that gonna target? Okay, I'm just gonna skip it. Okay. Oh no, we got it. We got it this one. So let's see. Okay, so Zeong did pretty good. I'll definitely take that. Okay. Nice. So just for a quick result, this is what we are looking at. So EX skill wise, I think by the time Zeong pop EX skill, we just didn't have a lot of enemies left. So 20k only. Ooh, that's pretty bad actually. Yeah, that is really terrible. 20k only. Okay, I was expecting more out of it, but yeah, like I said again, we just didn't have any. There's just not a lot of protagonist unit on the enemy team, so we just couldn't do anything. Okay, this one is probably the worst case scenario where there's only two that I'm looking at right now, or three. Sisakui, New Gundam, and then we have a Penelope. So our setup probably is just gonna go like this. I think Gacha Legend is just gonna outright get sniped right away. So I'm just gonna do this actually now. Gonna go right here. Gonna put Zeong right there. Okay. Putting Zeong right there, at least hopefully we can get through the enemy a little bit faster, or at least start hitting them faster. Oh wow. Penelope. Okay. Let's skip that. Skip that again. Skip it. Skip it. Okay, that's gonna hit everyone obviously. So this one doesn't do a lot. For Sisakui EX skill, 290. Yeah. Skip it. Alright, we haven't activated SARS at all. So Zeong and this one is a little bit slow. Okay. Alright, there you go. Let's see. We do have New Gundam, Penelope, and then Sisakui. I think they're still alive, so 34 type disadvantage. It's not bad, isn't it? Okay. Let's see how we did as a whole. It's not a lot in this one. I think Sasabi just took it away, but okay. For this one, it went something like this. So I think Zeong definitely came in a little bit too late to kind of do anything on this one. Sasabi just simply stole the show for this match. So I think we're probably going to do another one, and then we are going to hop into co-op and then finish things off with some clan battle. This one may be a little bit better. So this around, I am actually just going to turn up the EX skill because I just want to see how fast Zeong actually charges that up. So I think I'll go like this, do that, go like that, okay, and then yeah, that should work. Alright, let's see what Zeong can do for us in this one. So I think this one does have a fair amount of protagonists out on the enemy lineup. So popping E skill right there. So, oh wow, we actually took out someone. That's good. Yeah, that took a big chunk. Oh, we died. We end up dying, but does it really matter? We did a lot of EXQ damage on that run, so this one was good. Okay, Zeong. Zeong did a lot for us in this one. So for Zeong, we pop EXQ within the first 5 seconds. We did on average 32k, so that was pretty neat. Okay. And then Zeong down for armor, gonna Thunderbolt. Who else did we down? Okay, we down Zaku 1 as well. That's pretty good. Zaku 1 hitting us for 99k. Sheesh, that's actually a lot. That is a lot. Alright, so now that we kind of see in more of like a arena-esque setting how we did, we can now hop into co-ops and we'll see in terms of damage proportion how much more can we do now. Alright, so the same team that I have last time when I ran this, so I'm just gonna do this, and then I'm just gonna do it like that. Alright, should be fine. And I think we can just kind of do it 3 times speed actually, just so we can see what kind of damage we're looking at. So this time around, I think Zeong should look pretty competent in a way, now that we do have extra beam damage, increased accuracy, so landing those shots shouldn't be a big problem. Okay, dude, that's looking pretty solid so far. Wow. I know we are talking about type advantage, but that is pretty good. Did I not turn off EXQ on the enemy? I did not. Alright. Dude, that's pretty darn good. Wow. Yeah, I mean, Zeong is definitely looking very impressive with T5. Okay. It's good. 122, 124, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, Zeong is definitely not a joke for sure. I'll take that. Oh wow, look at the damage. Look at the damage. So Zeong did a lot with his main weapon and third weapon. So as you guys are going through your unit enhancement, I will definitely say do level those up first if you guys are limited on resources, just because I feel like the additional weapon does not contribute a lot to the overall damage. So if you guys are limited on resources, I wouldn't really go for that. Probably do increase some EXQ gauge recovery so you can pop EXQ gauge faster, so that will allow you to just rack up more damage. Other than that, EXQ damage wise in general, we did a separate instance of 25 and 18, so in total of 43. That's pretty decent. If we take a look at the others, like Eskenda for example, we did 51. Okay, that's pretty reasonable given the fact that this is only at EX skill level 2, so that's pretty nice. But other than that, we are gonna hop in lastly to some clan battle to see what Zeong actually be the top, take the top placement now. Okay, alright, last run over here. I'm gonna put Zeong back here. Going to put Phoenix up top. Unicorn right there. Like this. And alright, I think I'm gonna go with this route actually. And we shall see. I think Zeong should look pretty promising in this one now. Now that we have it at P5, P2. Okay, yeah, we popping EXQ pretty fast. Not really fast, but that's definitely something I do need to work on. So that should probably make things a lot more better, I feel like. But EXQ damage is probably like one of the main source for this unit in terms of this clan battle. So okay. I think we did probably roughly about the same, I feel like. I don't think we saw any substantial changes in here. But for sure, for general content, we saw like a massive improvement from, I think, just averaging mid 60k DPS all the way to 110 or 120. So that was definitely the biggest improvement. For this one, I wouldn't say it's roughly about the same EXQ damage portion wise. We did roughly about the same, I feel like. Yeah. 30, 20. So this one is better because everyone is actually protagonist affiliated and they are actually red element, so it's definitely advantage too. So Zeong has advantage over them, so we did a lot more. It was 50k in general. Okay, pretty decent right there. pretty good. But other than that, that is going to be pretty much it in terms of the P2 T5 showcase for Zeong, and I'll be catching you guys on the next one.